Well, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Eleanora Diamond, and you are listening to Loose Lips.
Okay, let me get my thing up.
Ooh. Tim! Is that Tim Moss?
And Avelli.
Oh, I am so excited, Tim.
Me too.
Everybody out there, you're listening to
Loose Lips.
Tim, what a doozy out there today.
Oh my God. I'm like the Wicked Witch in Wizard of Oz. I'm melting.
Melting.
World.
Come back, melt again, come back, melt again.
Right,
It's
right.
ridiculous. It's like yesterday was over 100 here.
Yeah, it's I think like 95, but with the heat index, it's 105. It feels like it's 105. It's brutal out there today.
It is. And it's August. I expect this in July.
Right. And here in the city, it's concrete. Everything is concrete, so it just sizzles everywhere you go. Oh my God.
And on all the tall buildings, there's no cross breeze until you get to the corner. You're like, you're trying to grab the air. Oh, Tim.
I just want to mention and congratulate you and me on an incredible show last Saturday night at the Triad Theater. We did 50 Shades of Gay. It was amazing.
Blew me away, the amount of people that were up on their feet and just cheering and having a great time.
Yeah, everybody was so celebratory being back in a theater together.
Yeah,
and it was just everything about it was absolutely incredible.
It was divine, and thank you. And I actually had a 50 Shades of Gay award because for the longest running cast member since 2015.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, everything got so rushed around. A couple of hiccups, but we got through it. And
yeah, absolutely.
And what a great, everybody did great. You were fabulous. Jackie was fabulous. It was just so good.
Yeah, 2015. I've got underwear older than that. Wow.
I think you were wearing it that night.
Yeah, I've got two of them on now.
Oh my God. I keep thinking of you and I trying to get out of that damn bathroom. Horrible.
At the Triad, you mean?
Yes, we were like,
right. You got to squeak. You got to contort yourself so that the door will shut in front. And I'm not at my thinnest right now.
Hello. I like anybody who tells me I didn't lose weight. Well, this was proof. I couldn't get out of a bathroom. I'm afraid to get on the plane. Everybody, please move to the right to balance the left.
Yeah, right. We get on the plane. It goes, eh. If you look out the window, we'll crash and burn.
It was bananas. But Tim, our show today is sponsored by Uberlube.
I love Uberlube.
And so did the audience members.
Yes, they did. They got a lot of Uberlube.
And they were chanting.
It was like a Roman orgy or something, all the lube that was in that place.
Well, as a matter of fact, we were giving out to daughters and mothers. And
that's right.
Fun for the family.
Well, thank God Uberlube is not just for anal sex. You can use it on your hair, actually.
Yes.
And seriously,
as a finishing product. Finishing product. They use in the salons.
Yeah.
Yep. We love Uberlube. Uberlube.com. Visit and buy.
Yes.
So, Tim,
yes,
I don't think we discussed this last week because it was just you and me last week. But the cities we are hitting continue to grow each and every week, like internationally.
It's so cool because we've got like Creston, Illinois, North Providence, Rhode Island, which we were just there a couple weeks ago.
Yes.
Queens, New York, which I was just there last week. Frankfurt, Germany, which I have friends in Frankfurt. So hi.
Yes.
And I don't know how to say this exactly, but I would guess because it's French, Yeovil, France.
Oh,
Did that sound sexy?
Yes, it did. I feel like I'm eating French bread right now.
Well, also on August 28th, we are going to be in Orlando, Florida.
Yes.
At the Abbey Theater.
At the Abbey Theater, and I'm so excited. And one of our fabulous guests is joining us tonight. Our guest is a drag superstar in Central Florida for over 10 years now. She has been featured in many well-known newspapers and magazines. Right?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And I love her costumes, her epic costumes. They're taking over the internet as we speak. And her larger-than-life persona has landed her many incredible events as hostess and showgirl. So please help us welcome the fabulous Eleanora Diamond.
Hey everyone, it's me. Oh, I'm so sorry.
My goodness.
I'm sorry. That was Flo. That's my sister.
That's the quickest dye job I ever seen.
Damn. I'm done in 5 seconds.
You look gorgeous. Honey, thank you for coming to Loose Lips.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me. That was such a beautiful introduction.
Oh, well, you are a talent like nobody's business, honey.
Yes. And look at you. You just look stunning.
Dolly Parton, who?
Yeah.
Dolly Parton, if you're watching, I love you.
It takes a lot of money to look this cheap, right?
Yeah.
Working 9 to 5.
Oh my God. Eleanor, tell us. Central Florida is not where you're from, correct?
Originally, no, but it's where most of my drag career has been.
Okay.
So I'm actually originally from West Hollywood, California. I'm a California girl. I was born there. I moved to Florida for a while. Then I moved back as an adult. And that's where I saw my very first drag queen and where I was put in drag for the very first time. And since then, I just...
In WeHo, you say?
In WeHo, yeah, exactly, in WeHo. Only a West Hollywood Californian would know WeHo.
Yeah.
Unless you know.
Yeah, I did not know that people actually reproduced in WeHo in West Hollywood. I thought it was
they don't. They usually reproduce in San Bernardino, and then they move to West Hollywood.
That's great.
Like me, I was born in San Bernardino, which is like the size of Texas, and then it's not, but whatever. And then we moved to West Hollywood, so.
Okay, very cool. So you got the best of both sides there, right? You got a little bit of the
best of both worlds, of course.
Very cool.
Yeah, my original name was actually not Eleanora Diamond. When I was in California, starting drag, the person who gave me my very first drag name was RuPaul's Drag Race alumni, Morgan McMichaels. I don't know if you know who she is.
I love her.
She gave me my very first drag name, which was Crystal Pierce with all Y's. And then I kind of that lasted about a year until I found myself.
Yes. But great. I love her. She is amazing.
She's super cool.
Yeah.
She punched a Nazi once.
Please tell me it's on video.
I think it is on video, but you don't remember the news about how she broke her hand punching a Nazi in the face during one of her shows that was in West Hollywood?
Wait, was that on Drag Race? Did they talk about it?
It was. They mentioned it on Drag Race.
My God, because that was a few years ago. My God.
I think I interviewed her at DragCon one year here in New York.
Ooh.
Yeah, she was fab. She was so much fun.
Yeah, totally.
You're originally from West Hollywood in California, in LA, and so what was the first stage that you actually performed drag on?
The very first stage I performed on was so when I moved from California, I moved to the horse capital of the world of all places, Ocala, Florida.
Ocala.
It's literally the horse capital of the world.
Yes.
Marion County. I moved there. We lived on a farm most of my life, but the very first bar I ever performed at was called The Pub. It is no longer open. It lasted many, many great years.
Was that in Ocala?
Yeah, in Ocala,
I
this
didn't know
tiny little hole in the wall bar is where I started drag.
Yeah, because I didn't know they even had a gay community in Ocala.
They actually have a huge gay community in Ocala. You'd be surprised. Unfortunately, the club life doesn't last very long. Luckily, there is one club that has been there for more, I think, 20 years, and it's called the Copa Tropics.
Okay.
They're never going to close.
Yeah.
They've been there forever. They were the first gay club. They're going to be the last.
It's home base. Yeah.
Because my cousin lives down 200, like on Inverness, almost to Inverness. Yeah. So while we're after our show that we're going to be doing with you in Orlando, I'm going to drive up there and spend a couple days with her.
Oh, how fun!
So I haven't seen her in years. So I'm going to be driving through Ocala, your old stomping grounds.
My old stomping grounds.
Well, make sure you stop at the Copa.
I wasn't sure if you said the horse capital or the whores capital.
Both.
I love it.
Orlando is coming in a very close second to that, but
just as a horse
it's not
race
just because
would,
I'm here.
Yeah.
I don't know. That title seems to follow you from city to city.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Genius.
For those of you who can't see what we're doing and are listening to what we're doing, I just took a mannequin head and put it between my crotch and had an orgasm.
Yeah.
Always a first on this show. Well, they could see it next Wednesday for sure. You all want to miss that one. Hello. So I have to tell you, the one of the many things that I seen so visually amazing with you was your costumes and your wig. Yes. And your makeup is flawless. And do you create your own costumes?
No, actually. There's like a couple of them. 1, 2, 3, 4 that I've made personally. That I don't know if you saw the pool noodle dress.
Yes.
The giant dress made out of pool noodles with the pool noodles coming like 10 feet in the air. That one was the one that's been featured on like tons of magazines and newspapers because I literally had a dream about that costume. Like I just dreamt it. It was so weird. I dreamt it. I woke up. I drew it on a piece of paper and I'm like, I can make this with pool noodles. Yeah. And I did.
Amazing.
You two are soul sisters.
I have a pool noodle headpiece that I put out this weekend that, oh my God. I can't. I don't even know if I can bring it down to Orlando because it's so big.
I got that.
I mean, it'll help you swim in case Orlando gets, rained down and there's swamps everywhere.
Yeah, or the plane goes down. Either one.
Exactly.
Right?
It can be used.
And no matter where you're landing, you're going to land in water.
I have. You're.
And it can be used. It can be used as a flotation device.
Right. Yeah. Well, these have been lately. I've been gaining so much weight. It's ridiculous.
So back to the question about the costumes. So I've only made a couple of them myself, but a majority, like 98% of my costumes are made by my drag daughters, Tiffany Blue and Scarlett Diamond. Wow. They are the owners of DV Couture LLC. Again, for those that are listening, that's DV Couture LLC. They make these gorgeous outfits for me. This one literally just came in the mail probably 2 hours ago.
Oh, perfect.
Oh my God.
Look at this. This is gorgeous, sweetie. Gorgeous.
That's fabulous.
Props. It's the beading, the stones. It's just
Thank you.
Fringe. You know, I'm a gay man who loves fringe.
Oh, what gay man doesn't love fringe?
Right? Hello.
And the wigs? What about the wigs? Do you style your own wigs?
Oh, God, no. No, I've only made one wig in my whole life, and that's this one right here.
Let me guess. Is it the pink one?
It is not the pink one.
No.
But close. It's this one.
Oh, wow. I've seen this, yeah.
Yeah, this is in one of my promo shoots. I made this wig. I watched a YouTube video. It took me about 5 hours to make. Most of my wigs, like, you've seen the Cruella wig.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. Most of my wigs are actually made by 2 different people.
Okay. Oh, right in your lap again. There it goes.
Sorry.
Gorilla in her lap.
They just automatically go to your crotch.
Exactly. So the wig that I'm currently wearing, this giant Dolly Parton wig, is actually 6 wigs that are sewn together.
Wow.
It's huge.
Holy Christ.
This one was made by the hair witch. Her name is Athena St. Clair. She's currently making another wig for me that I'm going to be doing a photo shoot with next month. The other wigs that I have are made by Doll Hair Designs. You can find her on Instagram under Doll Hair Designs or Carbon Cavalli.
Okay.
And then I guess 2 other wigs are made by another designer that I'm not going to say their name because we are no longer friends. So,
okay.
Yeah.
That happens, unfortunately.
Made by a designer.
Yeah. In the dumpster she goes. Yeah.
In the dumpster she goes.
Well,
and then of course, my baldness is made by me.
Oh, honey, the best I've seen.
Thank you.
Well, on a personal note, so you grew up, or you were born in San Bernardino and moved to West Hollywood, right? So
yeah, I was born in San Bernardino, moved to Florida when I was 3. Okay. Then I lived in Miami, Fort Lauderdale, Hollywood, Florida, Dania Beach, all those places down south. And Ocala. And then I moved back to Hollywood as an adult.
Wow.
And I stayed there for...
on your own.
Yes.
Okay.
So, right. Well, my mom moved there first, and then I followed after, and then she moved back to Florida, and I stayed in Hollywood for a while, and then I came back after that. So I just kind of follow my mom everywhere.
Well, my question is, so I'm guessing that your mom is open-minded. So
she loves me.
With your like when you came out, was that an easy process or was that a difficult process for you?
Luckily, it wasn't as difficult as some of the gay community and the LGBT and the trans community. My parents, since the majority of my life was in Ocala, Florida, I was baptized and I was born and raised as a Southern Baptist child, and my mom was very strongly into the Southern Baptist Church. My brother even started working for the church with the youth group and all that stuff. I think his goals were to become a preacher. Yeah. But when I came out, it did hit her a little hard. But I think she knew it all along. I mean, what 6-year-old is going to be running around the house wearing your high heels, jamming out to the Spice Girls and Cher?
Oh, hello? Wow. Come on.
Hello? I mean, my sister knew it.
With posters of Justin Bieber on your wall.
Yeah.
I had posters of Britney Spears.
Oh, there you go. So, yeah, you were confusing her, right?
Yeah.
I had Michael Jackson.
Exactly. When I came out, my mom, she cried for a couple of days, but then, she coped with it. Later, I come to find out my biological father is also bisexual. My mother told me this. So it definitely runs in the family.
That apple didn't fall far from that tree.
No, it didn't. My mom always said that I was the daughter that she always wanted, even though I have a sister and she's amazing and I love my sister.
Yeah.
My sister and my mom never really clicked that much growing up, but I'm the baby of all the children. So I was always mama's favorite.
Of course.
So now I'm mama's favorite daughter too. But she has grown to accept me. She's come to several of my shows, actually many of my shows.
Beautiful.
So yeah, she's super accepting. She always she even has a picture of me in drag, framed and in her living room.
Oh, I love that. That's so wonderful.
I wish all families could have that,
Absolutely.
Yeah, it took a while. Like when I came out as gay, that was one thing. But when I started doing drag, the drag part of it really took some fine tuning because she's already dealing with the fact that I'm gay, but now she had to deal with the fact that I'm doing drag. But I mean, I don't live my life in drag. I live my life as a boy.
Mhm.
So I think that helped her.
Yeah.
But I have been entertaining since I was 3 years old. Like my
Mhm.
mom had me in dance classes and clogging and bands. So I mean, she should have saw this coming.
Yeah. So when you're on stage, you're exactly where you need to be. You're perfect.
Exactly. When those lights come on, I
Right?
go from like this annoying little gamer kid to this fabulous like.
Yeah,
bam.
right. Boom. Look at me. Scoring points all over the place.
Thank you. Tens across the board.
I love it. Now, in your spare time, when you're not performing drag, do you have any specific hobbies? Obviously, gaming.
Do I? Let me show you.
Oh yeah,
I love the curtain.
I love it. Yeah, I love it.
Oh, you know what? I'll probably just walk you around with the camera. So,
We're getting a tour.
I love this.
getting a tour. Oh no, what happened? Okay. So, it's a little mess because I'm actually moving into a new house next month. But wait, can I turn the camera around? How do I do that?
You probably can. I
I
think.
probably can't.
I don't know.
Anyway, I have a life-size Spider-Man because I'm obsessed with Spider-Man.
Yes.
So he is definitely one of my hobbies. If you catch my drift.
Yes, I can.
Of course, I love all my video games.
Yes.
You know, I have my computer down here. But, you know, my hobbies do include drag.
Oh my God, isn't it? It's a fabulous, darling.
Drag. This is my drag room.
That's a fabulous room. That is so gorgeous. I love
Yeah,
that.
a lot of my big costumes don't fit in here, so I have to put them in the barn. And yes, I do have a barn out back living in Orlando. It's a 2-story barn.
So what are you going to do when that barn's gone now?
Yeah, when you move.
I'm moving into the house next to me. into my stepmother's house.
There you go. The barn ain't going nowhere.
You
She
cannot give
owns
up
this
the barn.
property. She owns this property and the one next to us. So my costumes get to stay where they are.
Yes, that's fabulous.
Yeah, she's moving out, so I'm moving into her house.
Sweet.
Wow.
Sweet.
Now you're
Yeah, I mean,
good.
my hobbies really just is drag, playing video games. I love playing music. Like I have a piano, so.
Oh, do you? It's
Going to the
funny.
gym.
I was on this. They have these little marketplaces in the city that I live in, and they have a piano. They're actually giving away. It said it needed to be tuned, but it looks like it's in amazing condition. I'm thinking I would love to learn. You know how to play the piano really well?
Very well. Yes.
Oh, stop. It's my favorite instrument. That and the
4
drum.
years of band taught me that.
Yikes. Love it. So that's a great hobby.
Absolutely. So, video games, drag, and playing with Spider-Man.
And piano.
And piano.
Yes, and playing with my husband, but I don't know if I can say that on this recording.
Absolutely. We even take pictures.
Now, I'm not a gamer. So what are the video games that you love to play?
I like a lot of first-person shooters, and Tomb Raider, Lara Croft, is like one of my favorites. Resident Evil is my favorite game of all time.
Classics. These are classics.
I don't know if you've gone onto my Facebook and seen my actual car that I drive around, but I'm so much of a nerd when it comes to Resident Evil. I have a giant sticker across my car that says Umbrella Corporation from Resident Evil.
Yes.
On the side, on the back, on the other side. I drive around and people are like, oh my God, that's from Resident Evil. Some people get scared of me because my windows are tinted and they think I'm an actual person that works for the company.
Well, I cover a lot. I do a lot of red carpet, or I used to anyway when we could. But I did like a lot of red carpet interviews, and one of my all-time favorite interviews was Mila Jovovich.
I love her.
I had the best time talking with her. She is so fabulous.
Tag Mila Jovovich and tell her that I want to meet her, and I love her.
Okay. She stars in the Resident Evil, or the Resident Evil.
Resident Evil, yeah.
You know, speaking of celebrities, so there is one question I always get asked, and I don't know if you guys are going to ask me it, but I'm just going to say it before you ask me anyway.
Okay.
So some people ask me, what do I model my drag after? Because, you know, people ask drag queens that all the time, like, what's your inspiration for drag?
Yeah.
And my inspiration for drag actually comes from Jennifer Coolidge.
Oh my God. I love her. Oh my God.
I model my drag after everything she does. Like, I'm obsessed with her.
Oh.
If I would have named myself Jennifer Coolidge Diamond, but I didn't want to do that. But I love her. I want to be her. Like, I want to be this woman. If I can afford plastic surgery, I would be this woman.
Everyone says, you know, that Legally Blonde, but one of my favorite characters is from Two Broke Girls. It's just, I waited every episode for her to walk on because she didn't have to say anything.
Nothing. And then American Pie, Stifler's mom.
Yes.
The best.
Just comes at the end of the movie and she's like, hey.
I saw a movie the other day, an independent film called Swan Song, that she was in. She had a role in, which was fabulous. It was wonderful.
Wow.
And I just watched her today on Best of Show, which I love.
God, Best of
love
Show
her in all the Christopher Guest movies. She's fabulous.
Well, Jennifer Coolidge, if you listen to this or if you see it, I just want you to know that I'm your biggest fan ever. Like, literally, I am your biggest fan ever. And my dying wish, if I die before you, is to meet you. If you die before me, don't get mad if I come to your grave and I meet you before I die, okay? Thank you.
I am tagging her and everything. Everything.
Well, obsessed. Crazy.
The next question is, who do you model your drag after? Oh, wait, you already answered. Oh, yeah.
Whitney Houston?
Oh, I knew it. It's the hair.
A little bit of Reba McEntire, a little bit of Dolly, and Jennifer Coolidge.
Jennifer Coolidge.
All good ones. All of it. All wrapped up.
And then if you piss me off, Jennifer Tilly.
Yeah.
Child's Play Jennifer Tilly. Yeah.
Exactly. Child's Play Jennifer Tilly.
So have you ever had like any really like embarrassing moments on stage? I can't even remember all of mine.
I just did this past weekend.
You know, nobody's ever asked me this question, and I've dreaded the day that somebody asked me this question because I have to tell the truth. So, in my drag daughter, Scarlet Diamond, she will never let me forget it.
Oh,
Ever.
no.
If I say something mean to her, all she has to do is say one word, Olaf.
Oh, I gotta know. I have to know. Frozen.
From the movie Frozen.
Yes.
I decided that I wanted, because I was doing Lady Gaga's Applause. So my face was already white with makeup and like weird shit, and I was bald, like, because I was doing her applause. And I'm like, oh my God, I need a third number to go with this. And I'm thinking, oh, I have a friend who has an Olaf costume. I'll just wear the Olaf costume on stage and perform his song. That was not a good idea. Because I stepped on stage and everybody was expecting this glamorous drag queen, and I walk out with this Olaf costume on. I could have been anybody.
My God.
I didn't know the words, but thank God I had a mask on so you couldn't see me. So I'm just walking around doing this, and then I trip and fall and the mask comes off.
Oh no!
Nobody tipped me that night for that number. Nobody clapped. A lot of clapping. It was comedic.
Right?
But that's probably the most embarrassing performance I've ever done in my life. Do I want to do it again? Yes, so that I can do it better. Will I ever do it again? Probably not, because I'm too scared.
No, you must. Now, how long ago was that?
6 years ago.
And It's time to bring the bitch back.
Yeah.
Maybe one day. Give me about 10 more years when he's no longer relevant.
Well, how about we fly you out to New York one time and you do it here?
If you do that, I will 100% do it for you.
I think we're going to make it. I think we're making a deal here.
But can I bring this as well as a backup?
Absolutely.
Bring it all.
That's for your next number.
Perfect. Speaking of flying places, I heard someone, was going international for shows. I'd like to be an international queen, so if you have any shows in Germany, you could take me with you.
Hell yes.
I can be really funny on the microphone, trust me.
You are already, honey. You're just so freaking natural. So the funny part was you were the first person I hit up, because we might as well talk about it, because 50 Shades of Gay is coming to the Abbey Theater in Orlando Saturday, August 28th. And yes, Tim, Eleanora Diamond, and Francisco is going to be there as well. And you were the first one I hit up, and you have been a dream since day one. Seriously.
Me?
Yes.
Hello, me?
Yeah, because we travel a lot. We travel and we meet a lot of performers, and you have been so incredible and so kind, and you are so talented. And I'm so excited to work with you on stage, and so is Tim and
professional. And yeah.
I try. I have a lot of drag inspirations that punch me in my face if I do something wrong, like Olaf.
Oh yeah. So. Now that I would have liked to have seen on video too.
They wouldn't even be able to reach my face because I'd knock them out first. I'm just saying. Oh, you were talking about the Olaf performance.
Yeah. Oh, I remember you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, Tim did mention, your embarrassing moment. What's your proudest moment on stage?
Ooh, I have so many. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's such a hard question.
Yeah.
Why can't you just make it easy?
Well, sometimes I always put into effect the people cheering, the tips, the adoration you're getting for that number.
I have two.
Mm-hmm.
What they kind of so one is my proudest, like my best performance, and one is my proudest moment in the sense of it made me feel happy and it warmed my heart that I did something great. My best performance I've done on stage was the one I was telling you about earlier, Ike, my Barbie number, which I am going to be doing for the show. I'll be coming out kind of like this as Barbie, and then I'm going to be changing and transforming into something a little more adults like, if you catch my drift here.
Yeah, wait.
But I would say the best, my most proudest moment in drag and on performances is 6 years ago, around the same time I did Olaf.
Yes.
I performed for Ocala Pride Festival. And I wanted to do something for the children, because not a lot of people, not a lot of drag queens, they do things like on stage for the people. They just do it for themselves. So they'll get up there, they'll dance and whatever, and they look beautiful, they're amazing. But I wanted to do something for the kids. Like, I wanted to get them involved, because it's a Pride Festival. It's not about you, it's about everyone.
Everybody.
Right.
So everyone knew me as the Disney Queen, because I did a lot of Disney back in the day, and I had a lot of Disney costumes. So I came up with this idea that I'm going to go out on stage and I'm going to perform a number. I'm beautiful. I have a pink gown like this, a huge headpiece, giant wings, and I'm doing like a number very slow. So that moment was about me. And then the music changes into Disney, and I run behind the curtain to get changed. While I'm behind the curtain, I have 12 Disney characters come out onto the stage.
Oh,
and I had 12. I had Ursula, Cruella. I had the Oogie Boogie Man from The Nightmare Before Christmas. Like, I had 12 of them, a lot. And I even had Olaf. Olaf was out there.
He made an
And I
appearance,
had them throw candy out to all the kids.
Nice.
And then I come out on stage, and they're all dancing behind me, the Disney characters, and then I tell all the Disney characters to run out into the audience and grab the kids and bring them to the stage. So by the end of the performance, the last 5 minutes of the show, I had probably 20 kids up on the stage dancing with the Disney characters.
Amazing.
That, to
that.
me, was probably my happiest moment because I made all the kids happy. Like, it was a joyful moment.
They felt like stars. Yeah, that's amazing.
They did. All the kids felt like stars. You had like these little shy kids that were up there just doing like this, but once you had a Disney character next to them, they were like,
yeah, they opened up. They open up. Yeah,
that is beautiful. I love that.
Yes, I am very well known for that performance alone, and I didn't do it for myself. I did it for them.
Right.
I looked a little bit of a hot mess because I had an issue during the costume change, but it wasn't about me. It was about making the kids happy.
And that's what everybody was there to see, which was amazing.
I
you know what? Tim and I will say, we're proud to know you. I know we haven't met in person, but I'm looking forward to it.
Oh, me too.
We are so thankful that you came on the show today, but you're going to stick around for some of our segments.
Yay!
Well, once again, just remind everybody, if you're in the Florida area or in Central Florida, or if you can get to Central Florida, August 28th, Saturday night, 7 o'clock at the Abbey Theater. You can get tickets at purplepass.com/50 Shades of Gay, the Abbey.
Yes, absolutely.
And the three of us and friend Cisco will all be there performing for you.
Yes.
So.
We're going to have a blast. And then you're off to Daytona for another gig.
Yep, that same night.
You go, girl. And how far is Daytona?
It's about an hour and 15 minutes from the theater.
Okay. Yeah, I'm actually heading out that Sunday morning to South Beach.
And then I'm heading to Ocala and Inverness. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you can't beat a $27 flight. I mean, come on.
No, damn.
And especially back to Newark, New Jersey. Who's paying $27 to go back to Newark?
Now, one thing I'm rather concerned about is how is the COVID situation in Orlando right now?
Well, with the new Delta variant, at this point, I don't know because our governor, I don't want to say anything, about the governor, but, he's making choices. I don't know if they're the right choices, but right now there's not a mask mandate. I think there should be, but there's not.
Okay.
I am vaccinated. Most of the people in Florida are vaccinated now, but with the new strain, I mean, the numbers are going up according to the numbers, the news and stuff. But I don't watch the news as often as I should. So honestly, that's not a good question for me to answer.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we'll see when we get there.
Yeah.
Exactly. All I know is that there's no mask mandate, so maybe like 1 out of like 20 people will be wearing a mask.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, we're there to meet Eleanora, not Delta. That's for sure.
Absolutely.
So, Tim, do you want to talk about our first, segment?
Oh, okay. Well, we have time for a summer cock mocktail. And that's where you share your favorite drink, and we will cheers. We'll all say cheers together.
Yeah.
How about that?
So, do you want to tell us about your concoction, Eleanora?
So I am one of the extremely few that don't drink alcohol.
Me too.
Knowing a drag queen who doesn't drink alcohol is like knowing Jesus. So I'm just saying. So we're pretty much invisible. So right now, my concoction is Kool-Aid.
And it goes with your ensemble.
It's more specifically Crystal Light because I don't drink all that sugariness. So my drink of choice is Crystal Light fruit punch flavored with just a drop of water.
Oh, my. How you are a rebel.
Thank you. Gosh.
Well, you know, we know a few people like RuPaul's Drag Race. When Monet Exchange doesn't drink,
right.
You know, and who else do we? I think
Like, I mean, I'll have like a shot during a party, but like one shot, maybe like once a month.
Right.
However, I will have to say, if you put a Smirnoff in front of me, like those fruity bottle things, like the Pirate Bay Smirnoff thingies, whatever those are, I could drink an entire 12-pack because I can't taste the alcohol in those.
Yeah, it's 5%.
It literally just tastes like Crystal Light.
So in actuality, you're really not drinking.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe after like a 24 pack, then I'm actually drinking. But
Yeah, doesn't count. Yeah.
Exactly.
Tim, what are you drinking?
Oh my goodness. Well, mine is a nice summery drink.
Ooh.
Ooh.
You put ice in a glass, and then you open what I call Ocean Spray or Ocean Spray. I am cran grape. Well, this is cran cherry, but usually I get cran grape.
I love that stuff.
Right?
Well, yum.
And then I just sip and drink.
Ooh.
Ladies and gentlemen, don't let him lie to you. I've seen it. It's actually unsweetened tea.
I can't. Well, I guess I'll be the Charlie Sheen of the group. I have Bacardi Limon.
Oh, he has the whole bottle of
Bacardi
Bacardi.
Limon. I used to drink that.
But it's completely full, as you can see. And I have some lemonade, and I made myself a little cocktail.
There you go.
So cheers to new friends.
Cheers.
To new friends and new opportunities.
Yes.
Ding.
Sip, sip, sip. I promise not to be an alcoholic.
Too late.
And a lady always do use a straw.
Mine fell out.
Well,
Heaven.
stop sucking it so hard.
Because you always want
exactly.
to bring attention to your mouth.
Yeah, I just sucked the straw right down my esophagus. Yeah, right.
Like a trachea.
Yeah, right. I'm gonna be breathing through my. All right, now we're gonna play a game, and this is called "What is Eleanora Thinking?"
Penis.
Now
Oh, it hasn't started yet. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
but you're on the right track.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I like the way you think.
So we're going to give two words. We're going to say, just for example, cold and hot. Tim and I.
Then we'll write down.
We're going to write down what we think you're thinking, but you don't say anything yet. Once we write it down, we'll see if we get the right answer.
Okay.
Sound like fun?
Yes, let's do it.
So let's just do an example for cold or hot, and then Tim and I will write it down first.
I think Eleanora is going to say, okay, I'm ready.
Eleanor, you tell us. What are you thinking?
Well, being that this is still fresh in my mind, I was still thinking penis.
I got it. No.
So
What do you
cold or
say,
hot?
sweetie? Cold or hot?
Oh, wait, no, okay. What? Okay, so cold or hot, and then I have to think of something.
No. You're gonna.
Which one do you prefer, cold or hot?
Oh my gosh, I'm such a blonde. Cold.
Really? I had hot.
Me too.
Oh.
So hot.
All right, so Tim
Okay,
and I.
that's how it's played. We give you two words, and then
Oh, gotcha.
we'll write down what
Okay.
you're going to say, and then you tell us what you're going to say.
All right.
Okay.
Next one is Lady Bunny or Bianca Del Rio.
This one's a no-brainer.
Oh, I so hope I got this one right. Go ahead.
Bianca Del Rio.
Bing!
Hey, I'm actually going to see her in a concert in a couple of, I think a week or two.
Yes.
She is amazing. I've known her for years, many years, long before she went on RuPaul.
Hysterical.
And she deserves every ounce of success she's got because she is brilliant. She is, and her shows are off the charts. Just incredible.
Yeah. Okay. Haagen-Dazs or Ben and Jerry's? Okay.
So Haagen-Dazs actually sounds like a German porn star, so I'm gonna go with Ben and Jerry.
Yes.
Jerry.
Hey!
Nice. Oh, we don't even know you and we know you.
Yes.
Wow. Gosh.
Okay.
Do I have it like, are you guys like cheating? Do I have it written somewhere on me?
You're really reading your mind.
It's actually in my hair.
Yeah. Lady Gaga or Madonna?
How could you do this to me? You can't make me choose. You're not my father and you never will be. Wow.
I can't.
Lady Gaga, duh.
Gaga.
Fudge.
How dare you pick Madonna?
Madonna's my hero.
I mean, Madonna's amazing, but Lady Gaga's where it's at right now. Sorry, Donnie.
Lady Gaga. You cannot stand Lady Gaga.
I was hoping you would have said Madonna.
I have her on speed dial. I'm going to call her and tell her about you.
He would
I'm going to say,
girl.
Ike Avelli, you know him, that comedian that, you know, I think he's a comedian. He thinks he's a comedian. You know that guy?
I can't.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I'm telling you, Ike would fuck a girl before he would listen to Lady Gaga.
Hello? I have her glasses.
There you go. I will give her another chance because of you.
Wow, that's saying
You know what? I should do Lady Gaga for your show now.
Oh my goodness. Hey, you do whatever you want, sweetie.
I'm sorry.
I was born, baby. I was born this way.
Okay, well, this show's over.
Bye.
One more question. Cut or uncut? Doesn't have to be you. Could be your preference.
Hold on.
I don't see it in your hair, so I'm going to guess this one.
One moment. I'm going to have to consult Flo real quick. Right. Oh my God, she's so right. We're going to go with cuts.
Bam.
Okay. Unfortunately, your choice. Tim won that one.
Oh,
hey, Tim, you know me better than my own vagina.
Hysterical. This is a blast. So we do ask on the website for people to send in any questions they may have or if they have advice they need. And we did get 2 questions of advice.
Yay!
Let me pull one up and see if I can get the other one. Okay. Me and my boyfriend have been together for 8 years. Whenever we are around friends or family, they are constantly asking us when we are getting married or having kids, but we aren't ready. How can we tell them to mind their business without being rude?
You can't be rude.
You can't. I mean, so I guess, Tim, that is a good. That's probably the best answer. I'm gonna say the most polite way that you could probably say it would be in due time. You just wait. Yeah. That's the best I could give. Just you know what? In due time, just wait. Also, it's none of your business.
Yeah, right.
We will get married when and if we want to.
Okay? None of your business.
But I would say we will get married when and if we want to. Period. That's not. Or you could say, "Oh, we got married last week, didn't we tell you? Sorry, we forgot to invite you."
Right. Exactly.
That is some buffooneries.
Or we don't want the same children that you raised. That's what we're afraid of, you know?
Okay, so that's like borderline really mean.
Yeah. That's up
So
our
I actually
alley.
get that. I actually get that question asked to me and my fiance, because we've been together for 4 years, and people
Wow.
are always coming up to us and they're like, "So when's the marriage?" Or they even ask us, "Are you guys going to adopt or have kids?"
Yeah.
And my answer every single time is the exact same. It's maybe and hell no.
Now you
Hell
don't.
no
You
to
don't.
the children.
To the children. Okay. I think you would make a great parent, though.
I would. I have 3 dogs. That's enough.
Okay, that's yeah. All right. No diaper changing, right?
Well, these guys are worse. When they were puppies, they just tore everything up and pooped everywhere. So it's the same thing.
Not as long, though.
Luckily, they just grow faster.
Yeah.
They mature
I
quicker.
love it. Now we do have another piece of advice, but we'll ask a question. Sammy from New York City, I think he was at the show, wants to know if. Well, I think we answered this already. Will Eleanor ever perform in New York City? We kind of said that too.
Okay, so do you guys want to know what's on my bucket list? To move to New York.
Great.
Yeah, so like my entire life, I've always told myself like something is drawing me to New York City.
Okay.
And I told my fiance that I want to move there one day, but then I went and I visited there for DragCon one year, and I realized that I love the city, but do I want to live here? Maybe not. Maybe across the bridge.
Yeah.
In like New Jersey.
That's
It's
right.
But I do want to perform. I want to perform in New York so badly. You guys don't even know.
We're gonna make that happen, sweetie.
Absolutely. So pack your Olaf costume. You're coming to New York.
I am so sorry, but he sat out in the sun too long and may have melted into the garbage can many years ago.
He's Oscar the Grouch right now.
He's a puddle of something.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna make that happen, sweetie. Trust me.
Absolutely.
All right, last one. This one's an interesting one. This is from Blair from Allentown, Pennsylvania. I think my partner is obsessed with porn. When I am out, I always find lube packets in the bed. We still have sex, but do I ask him why he needs porn as well? Or do I let it go, not embarrass him, and be happy we're still having sex?
So can I go first on this one?
You go ahead.
Yep.
No, Tim, you go first, because I think my answer is going to be a little different.
Well, I was just going to say those lube packages on your bed better be Uber lube.
Come on, promotion.
Yes, Uber
And
lube.
we have one for you, Eleanor, when we come
But
down.
Then I can stop using my Crisco.
But personally, I think
I don't want to know what you're doing with the fried chicken then.
but
I'm also stuffing that.
personally, I like the fact that your partner is horny. I like a horny man.
Yeah.
And again, it's not like he's necessarily going out. He's at home and doing that. I'd be perfectly fine with that. I even, help him out too if he wants, but sometimes
So
you don't
the person who-
be alone and want to,
The person who asked this question, what was their name?
Blair.
Blair. Listen here, Blair. From a drag queen to a woman. It's okay. It's fine. Yeah. So back in my younger days when I was like between the ages of 18 and 25, when I was in a relationship, I hated that my partner would watch porn. Like in my mind, it was cheating. Yeah. But then as I grew up and got older, girl, it's perfectly normal. It's natural. It's perfectly fine. Me and my fiance, we have an understanding. Like I watch porn. My fiance watch porn. It's that, my fiance is sexy as hell. Like he is sexy. Yeah. He is black. He is tall. He has a bubble butt and a giant peen.
Oh, we have the same taste.
Thank you. But there are certain things that I also like as well. I like big muscly guys. I like twinks. I like Asians. I like white guys. And of course I'm not going to get any of that from my tall, handsome, black fiance. And he likes he likes muscle guys and he likes bears. You know, Tim Moss, you're kind of like, you know, he would like you because you're kind of like a bear. So like we still have our sexual relations and it's really amazing. But, you know, if you don't want to live in a relationship that you're not, that is like pressuring you not to, oh my God, what am I trying to say? That's pressuring you
not to be authentic or not
to not be authentic to to not be authentic to yourself. Like eventually, if you don't let your partner watch the porn that he likes, then your relationship might end up going sour because what he's getting from porn is not what he's getting from you, because he might love you and like what you give sexually, but he also has other sexual preferences that he enjoys. I love feet. I have a foot fetish. I love feet. My fiance hates feet. He won't even let me touch his feet. So yes, I will watch feet porn. And our relationship is as great as ever.
Exactly.
That's excellent. That's excellent advice.
And Tim, do you want to offer anything up, or?
Well, no, that was basically it. Is that men need to get off on their own way, and masturbation is just something that men do. Men love it. They watch porn to get off. It doesn't mean any less of you.
And it helps prevent from prostate cancer.
Okay. Amen. Amen. Oh, look at Dr. Eleanora Diamond.
Thank you. I know a lot about the prostate.
Need that dough. Need that dough.
So what do you think, Ike?
Well, Blair, I hate to break this to you, but if you're having sex with your husband and he's watching porn, it's gay porn. Sorry, sweetie.
Wow.
Next.
Now, keeping that subject on the table real quick, I am not to the point where I'll have intercourse with my fiance and have porn on the TV. I find that a little distracting.
Yeah.
Because you don't need assistance in that moment if I'm what you need. That's what I'm saying. I mean, people like doing it. Like people, you know, other relationships do it. That's you. That's on you if you like doing it. But for me, I need your attention to be on this not on the TV.
Right. Yep. Hello. That's why we got in this relationship. Ding, ding. Eleanor, it has been a blast with you this last hour.
You are fabulous.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Now, if you could tell everybody where they could find you on the internet, social media, everywhere.
Of course. So on Facebook, you can literally find me under Eleanora Diamond everywhere. That's ELEANORA Diamond, exactly how it spells. If you don't know how to spell diamond, maybe go get a dictionary. So I'm on Facebook, Eleanora Diamond. I'm on Instagram, Eleanora Diamond. Sometimes I change it to Miss Eleanora Diamond, but either way, you can find me. I am also on TikTok as Mr. Mrs. Eleanora Diamond, because I do TikToks in drag and out of drag. I have 30,000 followers on there and growing. I do have a YouTube channel that's, you know, it needs some work, so maybe not go there yet. If you want to, go ahead, but you'll probably see videos from like 6 years ago, excluding Olaf. And then you can also catch me here locally in the Central Florida area. I have a lot of shows coming up, not just the Ike Avelli show. I have that same night, I'm going to be in Daytona, Florida, at the Terraced on Main for a drag show. Next Thursday, I'm going to be in Daytona again, hosting Dirty Bingo. I'm going to be on a river cruise this upcoming Saturday. This Saturday, called the Dora Queen, which I am on every single month. If you would like tickets to the cruise, just go to doraqueen.com, buy your ticket in advance, because we sell out of the cruise 30 days in advance every month.
Beautiful.
Every single month, 30 days in advance, where it always sell out. And then, of course, The upcoming following week, I forget the date. I think it's the 28th of this month. You can catch me right here in Orlando, Florida at Stonewall Bar hosting the show.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yay.
Yes. Congrats on everything.
And then maybe one day you'll catch me on RuPaul's Drag Race if they ever take me.
Oh, have you submitted tapes?
I've submitted a couple and failed, but this new video I'm working on, I think it's the one. I think it's the one. So fingers crossed.
Don't forget to mention loose lips.
I'll bring some. What's the lube? The lube that you
Uber
have.
lube.
I'll bring some Uber lube with me.
I will bring you a bottle.
Oob up the runway so the other bitches trip. Oops, I'm so sorry.
Uber lube. Well, we adore you so much. I'm so blessed our paths crossed, and we can't wait to see you August 28th.
Thanks. I cannot wait to work for you in the future as well.
Hell yeah, New York City is waiting for you, babe. Waiting. But this is where we wave goodbye.
Oh, bye.
Goodbye. Kiss me.